Hey everyone, welcome back to Smoke Show Happy Hour. Today we're going to be making a hot toddy.
Yeah, and this is a really good winter drink. So if you haven't had one, definitely give this a try. So, and the best part is super easy to make. So we're going to use honey, we're going to use whiskey. You can use rye or bourbon or really anything. We're using rye today. And then lemon juice and hot water, and that's it. And we're going to be pouring this into a mug. So you want some kind of like heat resistant glass.
Yep. And today we're going to be smoking it with our lemon peel. But if you don't have lemon peel, you can also use bourbon barrel.
Yep. Or really anything. Cinnamon would be good too. So we're going to start with honey, and you want about 1/4 to 1/2 ounce. And this is one of those sort of like measure with your hard drinks. So we start with the honey, and that looks about good. We're going to add some lemon juice. And one thing to note is if you're not measuring, you want like just about 1-to-1 lemon to honey. It should be, or a little bit less lemon. It should be like pretty sweet, but not like overpowering. And you don't want it to be like super sour either.
Right.
All right, so next we're gonna add our hot water. And this is about 4 ounces, just enough to sort of fill the cup. You wanna leave some room for bourbon because we haven't added the whiskey yet. And we're just gonna stir this to break up the honey, melt that in. And once you see it sort of like a uniform color, that's when you know it's time to add your whiskey. So we're gonna do that. And this is about 2 ounces. And again, this is one of those come in from the cold,
Right.
And like make yourself a drink. So 2 ounces could be 3 or 4 if you really want.
Right. Whatever your heart desires,
Yeah.
however cold you're feeling that day.
Exactly. And then we are going to garnish this, but let's smoke it first because we are getting kind of full.
Yeah.
So
We're
it smells so good, doesn't it?
almost getting to the rim.
Like
It does smell really good. It when you were making it in the beginning, it does seem like a drink you would make when you're like sick or something. That's what
That's literally what people do is they'll make like
They'll make a hot toddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a sore throat or something, kind of numbs the throat a little bit. Kind of
Yep.
makes you feel a little bit better.
I'm dropping all the lemon peels. Okay. Here we go.
One thing that would be interesting to try with this too is mixing smoke dust. So do lemon and bourbon. And this is one probably don't want like a super overpowering smoke flavor. Like this is supposed to feel really like sort of refreshing, comforting. But man, that smells good.
I know.
Yeah. Awesome. All right.
Smoked fast too.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready.
So we have our garnish here is actually a lemon wheel, and we stuck some cloves in it. So the heat is actually going to bring out some of that flavor, express the clove flavor. So this should feel like very sort of spiced and comforting, and just remind me of the holidays. Y'all give me a try.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's hot. Be careful. It's like a mix of smoke and steam coming off of that.
That's delicious.
Is it?
Yes.
Let's give it a try.
It's almost like tea, but with. You really can't even taste
This
the
feels
whiskey.
healthy. This might be the first
Right?
cocktail.
It feels like a tea, like it's just a healthy tea.
Yeah.
Like
This
it's
might
almost
be,
like something that you would take like when you want like some antioxidants in your body.
Exactly.
Or something like that.
Yeah, like if you had that for breakfast, I might not judge you that hard.
Yeah, like if
Pretty
you like at lunch we're taking like a break and you just made this, I wouldn't. Yeah, on a weekday, that's totally fine.
No, that's actually delicious. It feels very refreshing. It's definitely
light.
comforting and like warming and inviting.
Yep.
So like great one for family and friends. You could probably make like I'm imagining like those crock pot sort of, you ever seen those?
Yes.
Crock pot drinks?
Yes.
And you have like a
Giant one of
ladle,
it.
just a bunch of honey, bunch of hot water, bunch of whiskey.
Yep.
And you just ladle it in.
It reminds me of like on Christmas, you know how people make I don't know why I can't think of that drink with brandy and wine.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can't think of it. Like mulled wine or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah,
mulled wine. It's like a mulled wine, but
Yeah, no,
better.
This is super good. I'm gonna take this.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is great. All right, well, that is
That
our
was delicious.
smoked hot toddy. Please make this because this is awesome. This
so
is
good.
Fantastic. So if you like this recipe, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or if you try the recipe, which I highly recommend, leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more recipes like this, hit subscribe. We post new smoked cocktail recipes every single week. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers.